All right, we're churning the videos out tonight. Let's get into it. The first pressing of this album. But since we're getting into the first pressing, let's get into this. If I can get it. There. Oh, hey, look at this record I got. If you see this in a record store, buy it. This is a really fun listen, and it's on Wonderland Records. Don't pay any more than $10, but this thing is worth $10. All right. King Kong, and again, King Kong has to do with New York, and the band that I'm showing and the band that I'm listening to, they're all from New York City. All right, now, since I'm showing the originals, this is the album that sparked the record company to put this thing out. Because I guess their first 3 records didn't sell very much, or very well, and they had a lot of backlog. And when this thing exploded onto the scene, they thought, hey, we got to get rid of those records that we printed up a year ago, 2 years ago. And so they put that together, the originals. Now, look at that crowd. They all look like high school dropouts. They all look like people that would be at an Iggy and the Stooges show. So, I kind of have to respect Kiss for drawing the Iggy and the Stooges crowd out to a show, because if you look at the back of this, there's no kids. These are all dopers, man. It's all dopers. And this is a very, very first pressing. They've had like probably 200 pressings of this album. This is the book. There we go. That's what's inside the book. Bam! And how I know that this is a first pressing of it is on the run out, I guess in the dead wax, they call it, I think. Anyway, it says RL in the dead wax. If it says RL, that means that Robert Ludwig, I guess, engineered it. And the other copies, like the 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 16th copy of this thing, it doesn't sound the same as the Robert Ludwig one. So anyway, so that's Kiss Alive. Kiss Alive for your doper brother and his doper friends to go down to Cobo Hall in fabulous Detroit and rock out to a band that was not Barry Manilow. All right, let's get into it. This is the very first pressing of Kiss the Originals. Let's bust through this video. In fact, let's put these things here. I'm listening to the Ramones right now, and they're singing a Dave Clark 5 song, which is very righteous. All right. I try to keep my videos happy. Kiss the Originals. The very first pressing. There you go. This baby's 50 years old. And these little record sleeves were just paper, and there was no shiny gloss put to them. So that's how you know you got a first pressing, is because it's not very impressive with these little sleeves. And here's what the discos look like. Here's the smaller book. And here are the stickers. Not stickers, I mean the cards. And be careful. Stickers you got to be careful with. These stickers are, like I said, 50 years old. And here's the sticker. Now let's put that down very carefully. I don't want to mess that up. Okay, but it doesn't end there. I got another copy of it, but this one is kind of different. When it comes to, I won't pull everything out because it's exactly the same as that one, except for this sticker. This sticker is not as bright in color as this one. It's perforated like that one, but it's just, I don't know, maybe this one was left out in the sun. Anyway, everything in this copy is in great shape, and the jacket's in great shape. But it doesn't end there. I got another copy of the damn thing. Here it is. Everything is in great shape except for that sticker. I don't know what that is. Some sun, wear and tear, but the sticker is kind of spotted and kind of falling apart. But anyway, that's 3 complete copies of Kiss the Originals. And I'm trying to think, do I have any copies of Kiss the Originals that aren't complete? No. Because I put it together, I put these 3 copies together from the second pressings that are incomplete. So the second pressings had to, a few of them had to sacrifice themselves so that this, so that this could be complete. All 3 copies. Shit, I just dropped this sticker that is completely irreplaceable. Finding one of these stickers all by itself for under $100 is impossible. Kiss fans are crazy. Anyway, that is going to end my Kiss the Originals show and tell. And I don't know how many copies I have, you know, as far as this album goes. But I got a lot of them. And I just put in a bid for another copy of the very first one. But if anybody else bids on it, they can have it, because I only bid $50. But it is complete with the stickers, cards, and book and everything. And it's in good condition. Anyway, I'm sure somebody else will bid on it, and I'll let them have it. I have enough. Anyway, those are my Kiss original records. Now, let's get into this. Since this is the last video of the night, because I gotta make some tacos. Let's have a mailbag day. Let's push this. All right, let's open up and see some records I got in the mail. All right, Scalpel. Thanks for doing your job. Oh, look at this. Steve Carlson, eat your heart out. Dang it. Come out of there. Oh man, look at that. Gave me a little sticker of a punk rock band, the Testers. I'll have to check them out. Let's get this out of here. Crown Records. Oh hey, they sent me an extra record. This is Sweet Leilani and the Sweet Leilani and the Polynesians. Oh, this is great. This ought to be fun to listen to. But let's get into the record that I paid for. Wow, here's a little postcard from long ago where you could fill this out and get more information on the records that this record company produces. Well, let's get into the cover. Are you ready to see this? You're seeing it for the first time just like me. Bam! Filipino dance music. What's inside this? There's something inside here. Hey, it's a little book. Anyway, you can't beat that cover. Flames on the head, flames in the hand, and I guess this is a dance routine that was done on stage in the Philippines. And I bought this thing just for this album cover. Wow, that's the greatest. I love it. And it came with this little book. I guess it's telling all about what's going on with the album. And here's the album in great condition. So I'm going to have a lot of fun with this thing, twisting it and making it into something that it is not. All right, so that's the Filipino dance theatrical record. Let's look at this record cover once again. I just think that's beautiful. I love it. All right. Now let's see what this is all about, because I know what this is all about. I already have this album 2 times over. 2 different versions. And I bought this version. And in my next video, I'm going to show all 3 versions of this album. Because I just think this album